Now take a look at this. I think we as Latter-day Saints like to dwell on one part of this verse, but we oftentimes do not look about the other part, about the importance of families in temple. Section 128, verse 15. Now, my dearly beloved brethren and sisters, let me assure you that these are principles in relation to the dead and the living that cannot be lightly passed over as pertaining to our salvation, for their salvation is necessary and essential to our salvation. As Paul says concerning the fathers, that they without us cannot be made perfect, neither can we without our dead be made perfect. Now, in the church, we focus on the first part very much. They without us cannot be made perfect. Right? We do that all the time. And why cannot they be made perfect without us? They need the ordinance. They need the physical ordinances. They're in a spirit world. They need the temple. They need the physical body and so forth. Granted. Why can't we be made perfect without them? We don't often talk about that. Oftentimes people say, well, if we don't do the work, we fall short. We fall short of God's commandment, thus we fall short of perfection. That's right, and that's true, and that's nice. But there's other reasons why we cannot be made perfect without their assistance, as they cannot be made perfect without our assistance. Let's take a look at what Elder Widsoe says. Whosoever seeks to help those on the other side receives help in return in all the affairs of their life. Help comes to us from the other side as we give help to those who have passed beyond the veil. Brothers and sisters, they have such an advantage. They've already walked mortality, the paths of mortality. They know the pitfalls. They know much of the deceptions that you and I are just still going through right now. And they stand in a tremendous position to help you and me in being able to see those in our loved ones. We cannot be made perfect without their assistance. Joseph Smith said it this way: these men are in heaven, but their children, that's you and me, are on this earth. Their bowels, their sensitivities on the other side of the veil yearn over us. Thus angels come down, combine together to gather the children, their children. We cannot be made perfect without them, nor they without us. He goes on to say, if you live up to your privileges, the angels cannot be restrained from being your associates. We cannot be perfect without the fathers, those on the other side of them. We must have revelation from them. And that is absolutely essential in helping with our families.